Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So, Cancer, it seems like uh, it's a week of really focusing on the things. You have a lot of things on your plate, and it's probable that you feel really tired and in a strong need of taking a break, so you can prioritize and redefine which priorities to follow. What does really matter to work so hard for, and what it doesn't, because many times we want to push through ideas, projects, situations just for the sake of pushing it through, because we think that we really need um, that situation implemented in our lives, and really we don't. Because when you're too when your energy is too scattered in many different things, you lose sight, and you lose perspective, and it's really hard to deepen the bonds, to deepen your attention to every single thing that you're putting it into, and it allows stress, really hard stress and anxiety to surface. And you being a Cancer, you are very sensitive to stress, and you are very sensitive because you're really intuitive and receptive to the energies surrounding you, and stress has a really hard effect on you as anxiety. So you have to watch out for situations bringing you a lot of hard work, but not always that hard work is something you really need to do. So the overall advice for the card that I'm seeing here is, if you can, so even if it's just for 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day, where you take a relaxing bath, where you go jogging somewhere, where you go work out, where you go walk, where you go do anything for yourself to take a break, to really meditate in your own way and recharge your batteries, refresh your mind, so you can have that your plan of life, your plan of priorities created, which with much more with a much more deeper perspective on what really matters to put your energy into. So as a main opportunity, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So you really do have a lot on your plate. There's a lot of there's a lot of different things going on in your life at this moment that are requiring a lot of juggling of your part, and you feeling like you're out of balance, and you're really trying hard to regain that balance, but it's probably you're trying to do so by pushing this forward, by continuously trying to put your attention and put your energy everywhere. And the message here as an opportunity is, you'll have a clear picture this week that you really need to take a break and to acknowledge what possibilities you have on your situation. This could be related with finances, with work situations. Maybe you're working in you're having more than one job, and you're focusing too much on both of them, and it's draining your energy, or you don't have time to prioritize other things in your life, and it's making you go a little bit insane, which is perfectly normal. We live in this kind of continuously buzz and stressed daily life because we are over focused on material achievements, because we also feel like that's the only secure thing we have. Well, it's not, and you really need to take a break and replan. It's just about making a new plan about your priorities. If you have many hobbies. You have to see which one of them it's not really giving you any kind of satisfaction, pleasure, or growth, and you're just doing it by the sake of doing it, and it's time to let it go. If you have two jobs just because you want more money, not because you really need to, it's about you letting one of them go so you can focus on the one you have, or in the things you really want to achieve in a much more deeper and with all your soul there. It's also about having your soul in every single thing you're doing. And at this moment, that can feel hard because it seems like you're doing your work and you're managing your daily life much more as a duty, as a responsibility, as even a burden, and that can be really tiring and have effects on you. So the main challenge is the 10 of Wands reversed. So definitely you're facing a lot of trouble trying to push forward all of these different things you're carrying with you, because you're not meant to push it forward. If it was a pride, yes, probably it was. It would be that final last push so you could complete that stage of your life, but it's in the reverse. So it's time to unleash all this burden. It's time to take a break, and it's time to see if you really need all these wants, and see clearly which one of these ones are still worth carrying your energy with, because you're feeling really drained, tired, and you needing to take a break so you can see this through, so you can really acknowledge where does your creative passions, where does your desire still lies on in the middle of all of that responsibilities and all of that busy life you are trying to sustain and live on. But you know, there's so much your body can take, there's so much your mind can take, and it takes a time of a breakdown, because we need to break through, we need to see things in a much more deepen, with a deeper sense, where we where we go into things with all our heart and all our soul, not just by the sake of doing it. As an advice, you have the Seven of Pentacles, so again another pentacle, and your cards are all in the reverse. So watch out for your energy levels, watch out if you have been feeling tired. It's a week to really be aware of your body language, of the signs it's trying to send you, because you need to recharge. You really do. And even if you don't, because you're too much, have too many things going on, just try daily 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you go to bed to do so in a conscious way. Do some kind of conscious work on yourself, on your life at the moment, on the things you are trying to achieve. And if those things still make sense with the way you evolved and the way you transformed up until this moment. So the Seven of Pentacles reversed talks again about you acknowledging your priorities and acknowledging that maybe something you were hoping to pay off, something you were hoping to grow, something you were hoping that would bring you some kind of success or financial bliss or material wealth is not paying off. And it's about you acknowledging that maybe it's time to let it go. Maybe it's time to put the finish dot on that situation, so you can again put your energy and put your attention into the priorities that really matter, and you can invest it in your life at this moment. So it's about letting go of old situations, or situations that you have been dragging for too long, and they are not growing, they are not flourishing, and it's time, they're not blossoming. So it's time to let them go, because maybe you planted the seed with so much hope, and now it's hard for you to just walk away. But sometimes, you know, those things happen, and it's just about it's a test of our level of acceptance, that not always things go the way we wish for. Not always things go with the way they are supposed to, and it's time to shift our perceptions, shift our attention into the things that we can still do and into the things that we are being called upon to do. So it's a busy, busy week, and it's a week to watch out for your energy levels, watch out for your energies, try to do some kind of break if you can, so you can recharge that battery and you can achieve a much more clarity upon the things you really need to focus and the things you can let go of. There's clearly here something you're holding as a responsibility, as a duty, as just waiting to see it could happen, that it's not happening. And it's time to let it go probably, and it's just about you taking a break probably to realize it. Or paying attention to the signs, because the spiritual message is attention. So this is about in the middle of your busy life, in the middle of the chaos, in the middle of all busyness and confusion, to still be with your eyes wide open and pay attention to the signs, because the signs are right there in front of you, trying to show you something. So more than ever this week, really pay attention to what is happening around you. If you feel something within your body, if you have an intuition, a sudden urge, anything, write it down. Pay attention to every single thing that happens in this week, because it can bring you the answers. It can help you, guide you through the answers about these things you're trying to manage in your life. And it's about synchronicity. It's about paying really, really attention to the signs, because universe is showing you in subtle ways. Um, Again, the energy guiding you to implement changes, beneficial changes in your life, and how to overcome all the stress and anxiety that you may be feeling at the moment. So, Cancer, I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. It really means a lot to me, and we'll see each other next week.